Hello, bad opening. Hello, one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos, and welcome back to Let's Play HeXen, the Death Kings of the Dark Citadel. When we last left off, we were still dealing with a bunch of these horrible monsters. However, the worm has just significantly turned. Is there anything up here? No. I did not notice that was there. I thought that was a piece to something else. I hate those fish, guys. You know what? Do it. It's gone. I have power now. The power of the end of days. Finally. We're gonna save and then check out what's on the other end of this portal. No! Not good. Don't want to go through there. Oh look! Another one. It's dead. Oh look! A bunch of them. You can hear them all writhe in pain. I can't really get on that. Oh, nope, I can, just barely. I can try to get on that one. You have no idea how satisfying it is to finally have this weapon. My mood about this whole thing has completely changed. I suddenly feel that the fight has become significantly more fair. I'm actually going to leave real quick and do a little bit of map roaming because there is plenty of green mana just floating around for those who would care to seek it. Not to mention health. I still hear shots coming my way, but I can't really tell where they're coming from. Bye, guys. Oh, this is so nice. Finally, a true man's weapon. And a big AC up. Oh! Apparently this area has done a lot of repopulating. I'm gonna lose health for this. But again, I really don't like using the Red Rain on these guys because if they just choose to stay under the whole time, it's not gonna do anything. Because swimming makes you invulnerable to pain. Let's actually grab these, because they're for farther back. And then we'll save the multicolored ones that are there for later on. Pick up some more of these greens. Pick up one of those health ones, because we're not probably going to come back here anytime soon. I don't see any other green mana floating around. So we will just leave. Which takes us back up here. We will move. And then we will go explore that other road. Oh, hello, fresh guy. Yeah, they're just kind of sprouting up now. Let's... Whoop, wrong weapon. Let's make these guys go away. So the oh, hello. I must have walked right past the entrance. Over here. Up, I got Wraith Veins. That can happen occasionally. I Don't know why I double loaded. That can occasionally happen when they decide to shield up. It's unfortunate, but it is possible. Just doesn't usually happen. Well, this area is still barred. But I did get another mask. I just didn't want to put it on here yet. Fair enough. Ching. Fair to suspect that probably opened up the door over here. It has not. Maybe it has lowered one of the waterfalls. Not this one. It's lowered this one. This is unfortunate. As you can see, the Wraithbane really did not do anything to these guys because they just kind of cower. If you had the ability to go underwater and be invulnerable to all harm, you'd do it too. Wow. He slapped me for 22 points of health. That's an impressive slap. I'll put it here, I think. Yep, here it goes. They're gonna be behind me too, because they can of course just swim right past me when they're in the water. This is just, no matter how you slice it, this is not a good situation. And walk into that hit. That guy took up and went up and took the hit. Thank you. Yeah, that's just not an easy fight. Unfortunately, you are just stuck in a narrow hall. Will you go away? That I didn't even mean to fire that. I think what I am just gonna have to do is just Wraithbane and pray. Because these guys have just got to go. See how many of them are still left. Just, it's such a sink of mana for such unreliable kills. And there's so many of these guys here. I think I hate these guys more than I hate the wizards. And that's a lot of hate. But I think I finally got rid of most of them. Emphasis on most. I'm sure it's not over. There's a hole there. It is instant death. I just wanted to check. Did that water rise up and down? It does. I don't even know what's hitting me. That's a hole, which I'm sure is bottomless. It is. But, you know, these things have to be established. Down here is pain without end. Did I just go? I am rising and sinking. There's a hole. I don't even care about clearing this particular area. Oh, at this rate, I'm going to anyways, unless I find out where I'm going quick. There's a map, isn't it? Yeah. Is that guy just not going to come up and play? Oh! Oh! Oh, joy! And I'm just completely caged in by enemies that I can't attack or kill. Yes! That is lovely. Thank you for creating that area. Just box the player in, because they love that. Players love that. That's great game design. Love it. It's just too good. It's too good for mortal men, clearly. The reason I absolutely hate it and think it's completely abysmal and basic stuff that any novice would never do is because I'm just a mere mortal. I don't comprehend the brilliance of boxing the players up with enemies that are under the water, so you know you can't actually hit them, but because they're under the water you can't move past them either. You know, it's just fair. It's fair. So thank you for that brilliant design. I love that. I'm in love. Maybe one day when I ascend into true godhood, I'll understand why this is just so brilliantly done, and these enemies are so fantastically placed. I just so brilliant. I'm awestruck at its magnificence, really. I mean, really, as a mere mortal, I should not even be putting my eyes on this. Like, this is just too good. Oh! And it brings in more! It spawns in more enemies. I did not know this situation could get better. This really is just excellent design. This is perfection at its truest form. It doesn't get any better than this. Actually, I can think of one thing that would make this better, and I'm gonna hold out hopes, just hopes that this other dream of mine could also begin to become a reality. I would love it if that respawn thing that happens is actually on a cycle that never ends. So while you're caged in, trying to kill the enemies you can't hit because they're hiding under the water, at the same time, new enemies respawn in at a pace that you can't possibly deal with. Look at that. Look at all these good hits they're getting in. God, I love these enemies. They're just so good. This is great. Just great. I love this. Man, I can just sit here and fight these guys all day. I love them so much. And you know, I'm really happy the game's given me the opportunity to do that, because when I think about it, am I not going to be here all day fighting off these guys and then if they have an infinite respawn cycle? Is that not going to be a thing I have to deal with? Because I think I'm going to have to deal with that. And if that's the case, I'm just awestruck at how this game created such a brilliant fight. See, I can't even move forward right now because there's an enemy right there. But it doesn't want to come up and attack me until it's ready. That's the thing about these enemies. They're like, they teach patience, and that's really just a lesson that more people need. Like, you know, like this, an enemy that you can't move past and you can't deal with. It's just gonna fight you at its own pace, you know. Like it's their pace, it's their swamp. This is their front yard. Who am I to come in here with my magic spells and maces and come in here and think that maybe I might be able to actually fight some wicked creatures? I mean, that's very naive of me to think that I can actually get some kills and kill some things and make progress, you know, like, that's a very naive thought. Unfortunately, I do believe their respawn is not infinite. They do appear to have been completely slain. It does bring a significant tear to my eye. But no good thing can last forever. I think that's what the lesson we've learned here today. Also, we've also learned that they can hit you for massive damage just by looking at you. I believe the exit is over here. I'd like to leave now. In fact, as a mortal, I really do have no place here. I'm just going to leave. Just like that. And then I'm going to come back down here where the game certainly hasn't respawned in more enemies, because that would be very cheap if it's done that. And you're not that cheap, game. You're better than that. You're better than that. I'm going to go scouring the level for health now, if you don't... Up! One more fish guy to round us out. You know, there might even be another purpose down here. But I hope not. I'm actually going to hope that it's just opened one of the doors. And back to enemies that I can actually fight. Not well, and not efficiently, but I can still actually fight them. You hear that sound of enemies dying? Oh, a box maze. I love box mazes. Oh, hello. How many enemies are left? I cannot say. But they were a fair match for a mortal like me. As opposed to the brilliant fish gods that are simply above my league. Oh! That one smashes. That one's gonna turn me into a mashed cleric. Eep! How much life did I lose there? Enough. I didn't even know what I was at before. Smash. Huzzah! Yes, we're saving after that. And yes, we badly need some green mana now. Sure. Oh, hello, you. Goodbye. Oh, there's a lot of you. There's one more left. Not sure where that teleporter leads. Not particularly keen on finding out either. Oh, there's still a fish dude over there. I would fire my normally god-slaying weapon upon it, but the fish man is above such mediocre weapons. He would be unoffended by it. There is a portal that way. Not sure how one is supposed to reach it. By doing that, I suppose. And I saw that thing in the corner. Go down. I believe there was one more piece of mana. There was. There do not appear to be any foes in this area. But there is another teleporter. We have 2 teleporters in this area that we know of that we haven't taken. Let us save and find out where it takes us. Here. To an area we have been before. perhaps we will come back here one day. But for now, let's try this teleporter. It takes us here. Now we will leave and place the final mask up here. What that has done, I do not know, though it appears to have lowered that area. Eventually, I bet we're going to raise all of that stuff over there. But that will have to wait for next video. For now, I am WellArmedWithTacos, but a mere mortal walking amongst fish gods. I will see you all later, and I'm definitely not bitter. Thanks for watching.